In Yorkshire, there are roughly 177,000 people either living with or who have first-hand experience with cancer. And though survival rates are improving, it's just as important as ever that we talk openly about the disease. Yorkshire Cancer Research are gearing up for their Let's Talk About Cancer event, which brings the cancer community together to share experiences, increase knowledge and provide additional support. It was recently launched at Magna Science Centre in Rotherham, and this is where the charity will be holding the free event on March the 14th. It follows hot on the heels of a similar programme they ran in Harrogate in 2017. So successful was that the charity decided to bring it to South Yorkshire to allow more people to access useful information. This year the key message is about keeping active after being diagnosed.
Maintaining a healthy and active lifestyle after you've been diagnosed with cancer is really important. Not only can it help with the side effects when you're going through treatment, but actually after treatment, being physically active can help reduce the risk of that cancer coming back in the future.
David is currently taking part in clinical trials after being diagnosed with kidney cancer. He's had support from his family throughout and believes this kind of coming together can really help.
I think it's something which is actually a norm in life now. Yeah, lots of people are probably increasing numbers in the population are having a period with cancer or dealing with it, and I think building a sense of community around what people are going through can only be a good thing.
Another aim of the event is to confront any lingering taboos about the disease. One man who used his position in the public eye to break down barriers related to cancer is the charity's patron and television legend Sir Michael Parkinson. He successfully recovered from prostate cancer, saying it was the toughest time of his life, but he's all too aware that surrounding yourself with as much support as possible can make a difference.
I mean, the more you talk, the more you get groups together, the more they sustain each other with their attitudes and that, and share information, the better. That's the way to go about it. I mean, because what's quite obvious is, given the National Health Service as it is, stretched and strained as it is, you know, that there are areas like this where you have to actually find an alternative to what's missing, and this is terribly important. It's as important as any discovery there might be in the cure and the capability to deal with the cancer from a medical point of view. The psychological and shared history is terribly, terribly important in not surviving, but in not enjoying what you are, but in understanding what it is.
The Chief Executive, Catherine Scott, listening to Sir Michael's experiences justifies continuing to hold the event.
It's phenomenal to have Sir Michael talk about the Let's Talk About Cancer event with us. It shows you the power of talking, and some of his stories were around sharing his experience, how that got him through, who to share with, people who are going through similar circumstances as yourself. There's a real comfort in that, and there's a real hope as well that springs from having those connections with people. So that's all, for us, there are all the great reasons why Let's Talk About Cancer is so important for Yorkshire Cancer Research to do.
Backed by a famous face, the event will be held on the 14th of March as the charity once again look to make a real difference to the thousands of people in Yorkshire who've been touched by cancer.